Hi, this is Mike Mitchell with Progressive Church Media, and I've got another tutorial for you today that I think you're going to really like. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you a cool new tool, an app from Adobe called Adobe Post. And essentially what Adobe Post does, it allows you to very easily create graphics. It's really a cool idea. They're kind of trying to democratize design. And I think it's perfect for churches, given that most churches don't have these massive marketing departments or visual artistry and all that kind of thing. And so Adobe's kind of got your back. And the cool thing about this is it's totally free. So free and good are good things in in my point of view. Now, right now, Adobe Post only works on an iPhone or an iPad, but I have heard and read that Adobe is working on supporting other types of devices such as Google Android. So if you're on Google Android, you may want to go ahead and watch this tutorial so you'll know what Adobe Post does, and then when Adobe releases it, you'll be all ready to go. So if you are on iPhone or iPad, you will just go to your App Store, search for Adobe Post, and then install that app onto your device. I've already got it loaded up here, and you can see it right here. Let me go ahead and tap on that to bring it up. And again, it's very, very simple. Here is an example of a graphic that I made in Adobe Post, and I was actually sending this to Reverend Michael Piazza to alert him about this new tool. And so, as you can cleverly see, in my little graphic that I made, I actually told Michael to remind me to tell him about this cool new tool. So here's the way it works. You start with a visual. And the cool thing here is that Adobe kind of gives you access to a whole library of really nice photos. This is an example of one. Or you can also use photos that you have loaded onto your device. And so you'll see down toward the bottom there, the kind of the plus sign in the green square. If I click on that, then it's going to ask me how I want to get started. So you can see I can choose a photo from my photo library. I could actually take a picture with the camera, or you'll see I have some options here. Lightroom and Creative Cloud are two options if you are an Adobe customer or using other Adobe services. So I'm going to kind of skip those for now. But look here where it says search free photos. Let me just go in here and show you. Now it's going to kind of bring up some defaults. All of these are free. But up here at the top, for example, you can see where I can put in a keyword. So maybe I want to find something that would go good for a winter message, and you can see all of those begin to load up. And so you know what? Let's just pick that one with the tracks in the snow. That looks kind of cool. It's going to load that up. It'll take it just a second here. And then what it's going to do is it's going to automatically begin to give me some design templates that I can use. So boom, you can see right there, it's already suggested a design, and that actually looks pretty cool. I can come down here to the palette, and I can change the color palette. And then I can also come over here and say, you know what, let me change the actual design. Now look, I'm just clicking through, and look how professional that already begins to look. It's just unbelievable what they are giving you with just a few simple taps to do. So, you know what, let's just leave it on that one. So I'm going to tap on the little check mark down there at the bottom and say, yeah, that's the design I want. And now literally the last thing that I have to do here is just double tap to edit my text, and I can say, boom, you'll see it's done. You can see I can tweak this. I can tweak the shape, the color, the font. I like it the way it looks. So then up in the top kind of right corner, you see I can send this, And so at this point, you'll notice I could send this as a text message. I can send it in an email. I could post this on Twitter or Facebook or, all those kinds of things. So this is really geared to give you a quick way to build a graphic and then share it out. So you might want to email this, for example, and then use this graphic in a church newsletter, in your bulletin. You could share it and they could use it. So that's kind of how it works. It's really, really cool. And once you've created one, you'll see it now saves it in your library. Now, the cool thing about this, and part of why I'm so excited about this, is even though Adobe gives you access to literally all of these free photos, if you're using the graphics that we create at Progressive Church Media, then you can use them in this tool as well. And so I have taken a graphic that we created. It's a Christmas wreath. I'm going to bring that up, and I have stored that in my photo library on my phone. So let me just bring that up. If I come down here to demo, there it is. Boom. And here, look again, I just think this is so cool. What Adobe Post automatically did was kind of read the palette of the colors in that graphic and then automatically kind of adjusted. But then I can come over here again and I can adjust that how I want. So let's just say, let's choose that palette. And then again, I could pick a different design. Let's see if I can find one very quickly here that I like. Ooh, you know what? Let's go with that. So I'll click on that. And then again, last thing now that I do, I just double tap and I could put in Merry Christmas. And again, boom, you'll notice that it is going to automatically format that. I can then adjust that how I want it. And then whenever I get that again exactly the way I want it, boom, it's done. And then I could again very quickly share that out. So if you wanted to send a text Christmas card, for example, then you'll notice I just put it in there and you would put in who you want to send that to. Again, I could send that in an email, all those kinds of options. So that's basically it. It's a very simple tool, but it's very, very cool. I hope that you will download Adobe Post, try it out, and then use it to spread some really cool graphics to support your ministry.